Torrance was home to the 9th annual Edelbrock Car Show and Fundraiser. Vic's Garage in Torrance hosted this event benefiting Revved Up for Kids, a charity founded in 2006 by Vic Edelbrock's daughter, Christy. They hope to raise awareness locally and nationally for the Center for Learning Unlimited. The center is a Torrance-based institution founded in 1985. It's a specialized day school for both public and private-sponsored South Bay students in grades 3rd through 12th who have learning disabilities. This event was open to all street rods, muscle cars, classic cars, trucks, specialty vehicles, motorcycles, and more. Overall, it was a great day for families who all left with a signed hat or poster from Vic Edelbrock himself.
Speaking of charity, the 23rd annual Los Angeles Ride for Kids event took place recently. More than 660 participants attended the event, raising over $100,000 for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. The event superstars were 11 local brain tumor survivors who led the ride from American Honda Motor Company located on Torrance Boulevard. They shared their stories on how the program has helped them battle their disease. The Ride for Kids program is a national series of motorcycle rides. Their mission is to eliminate the challenges of childhood brain tumors by funding medical research and family support. The ride is typically 40 to 50 miles, and after you cross the finish line, there were special performances from the School of Rock Band and the USC Song Girls. One lucky person even won a new Honda motorcycle. Ride for Kids is still collecting donations online. You can check it out at rideforkids.org.
A local organization dedicated to fostering volunteerism and community outreach held their 11th annual ShareFest Workday. With more than 2,500 volunteers signed up throughout the South Bay and LA areas, 35 project locations were slated to get a little helping hand thanks to the nonprofit organization ShareFest. Here in Torrance, Edison Elementary School got a little sprucing up thanks to volunteers from Crenshaw Baptist Church. They not only cleaned carpets, but they pulled weeds and helped with the campus landscaping. Close to 50 volunteers attended this site alone. Also in Torrance, Walterier and Arnold Elementary Schools, also along with Jefferson, Richardson, and Magruder Middle Schools, also benefited. To learn more on how you can become a volunteer or to submit a project, go to sharefestinc.org.
Secondhand goods are becoming much more trendier now, especially with stores like the Children's Orchard in Torrance. Anne-Marie Williams was there to check it out for herself.
Emily Magri enjoys shopping for her grandkids, but finds they outgrow their clothes very quickly at the ages of 2 and 4.
Children normally wear, clothing for just a couple of times and then they leave them. It's just like new.
Magri has been coming to the Children's Orchard in Torrance for the past 4 years because of their impressive selection.
All the little dresses and little shoes, ballerina shoes, and we bought our strollers, our bikes, everything here.
The Children's Orchard buys and sells gently used children's equipment and clothing from newborn to size 10.
60 to 80% of the retail price, so that is a huge savings, and we buy primarily brand names, so you get great brands here, and then our equipment is usually half of retail.
Buying from resale stores has become very popular, and you can get great deals on designer items. Today, Magri is on the search for summer clothes.
Shorts, a lot of tank tops, little short sets.
We have wetsuits. We sell wetsuits here that, would be $40 to $50. We sell them for $18. We have swimsuits, we have sand toys, we have outdoor toys, we've got bikes, we've got skateboards. So anything that your child would play with in the summer, look here before you go pay retail.
Shopping at the Children's Orchard in Torrance is a great way to save money while stocking up on great summer essentials for your children. And it's also a green process that's great for the environment.
Everyone knows that recycling is so important. We recycle at home, and it helps because you can repurpose your children's clothes and get some money to either purchase here or purchase new.
At least you know that what you have, somebody else could get use out of. Somebody else has, we could get use out of, as you can see here. Today I'm here and I'm reselling. There's bags of clothes in there with items that are still ticketed from the stores that they outgrew. They didn't even get a chance to wear.
This store buys items Monday through Friday, but if you have more than a few small bags of clothing or 3 pieces of equipment, make an appointment.
As long as it's in good condition, it's gently loved, all the pieces and parts are there, it's operable and not recalled, it's something that we would purchase from our customers.
I think once they look and see and get a hold of the concept of what it's all about, I think they'll jump in the bandwagon and join everything else.
Now that Magri has sold some of her grandchildren's old clothes, she can now use that money to get the clothes they'll need for summer. Reporting for Torrance CitiCABLE, I'm Anne-Marie Williams.
Thanks, Anne-Marie. For more information on Children's Orchard in Torrance, call 310-517-0422 or visit them online. You can also check out secondtimearoundtorrance.com.
The Torrance Police Department is asking for your help in identifying suspects in 3 different crimes that occurred in the city in recent weeks. On Wednesday, April 2nd, a woman shopping at Home Goods on Hawthorne Boulevard in Torrance had her purse stolen right out of her cart. The stolen purse had her wallet, ID, credit cards, checkbook, cash, medication, as well as other personal items. Later that day at the Redondo Beach Target store, 2 suspects were pictured using the stolen credit cards to purchase an Xbox, 2 iPads, and $1,000 worth of gift cards. The first suspect is described as a Hispanic female between 30 to 40 years old with blonde hair, light complexion, and black rimmed glasses. The second suspect seen with her on surveillance video is a Hispanic male in his 20s to 30s with black short hair. If you have any information about this case, you're urged to call detectives at 310-618-5606. Then on April 8th, a suspect entered the Target store on Sepulveda Boulevard in Torrance and loaded a shopping cart with bottles of alcohol. He later placed those bottles in a large red reusable bag and then fled the store. Despite dropping a bottle, causing it to shatter, and even prompting several employees to clean up the mess, he still managed to walk out with the remaining bottles of the alcohol. The suspect is described as a black male between 20 and 25 years old. He was seen leaving in a gray SUV.
And on Friday, April 18th, 2 suspects were seen entering the parking lot of St. Francis Church on Artesia Boulevard in a white GMC Safari or Chevy Astro van with no front plates. Now, one suspect then entered the church walking into the restroom before walking through the church. Minutes later, he re-entered the suspected getaway van. During that time, a victim's Toyota RAV4 was broken into and a camera was stolen from the vehicle. The one suspect who walked through the church is described as a Hispanic male in his 20s to 30s, medium build with dark short hair. Again, for anyone who has information about these crimes, you're urged to call detectives at 310-618-5606.
Still ahead, we've got events coming up you won't want to miss.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams.
Michael Adams.
Students who miss 18 days of school in any grade risk falling behind and not graduating. Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got a lot of great events coming up. Here's a look at what's on the calendar. Be sure to stay in town for the annual Armed Forces Day Parade and weekend celebration. This year, Torrance celebrates the 55th year of one of the city's longest-running traditions. From May 16th through the 18th, events include a free military concert on Friday, May 16th at 1:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. at the James Armstrong Theater. The concert will feature the Navy Band Southwest. Then on Saturday, the much-anticipated parade will take place along Torrance Boulevard between Crenshaw and Madrona Avenue. That's scheduled to start at 1:30 p.m. And lastly, the military exhibits will be on display throughout the whole weekend at Del Amo Fashion Center. For more information, you can go to torranceca.gov/Armed armedforcesday.htm.
Then on Friday, May 16th, El Camino College will graduate nearly 2,000 students on their campus. The 67th annual commencement program begins at 4 p.m. on the softball field. Addressing the graduating class will be Ryan Smith, the Director of Education Programs and Policy for the United Way of Greater Los Angeles. Congratulations to the 1,125 students receiving their Associate of Arts degrees and the 652 students receiving their Associate of Science degrees. In addition, 402 certificates will be awarded. Parking may be difficult around the campus, so arrive early. For more information, go to elcamino.edu.
Election Day is just around the corner, and if you haven't registered to vote yet, you still have some time. The deadline to turn in your application is May 19th. Election Day is June 3rd. You can go to torrancevotes.org to get information about where to go on Election Day, how to research candidates, and when the next Candidates Forum will be held, and much more. Now, let's go out to the sports desk with Juan Hernandez for a sneak preview of what's to come.
Juan, what do you have for us?
Hi, welcome to the Sports Desk studio. This week, we catch up with the Delray League leaders on the volleyball court. Playoffs are right around the corner, and the Knights have a matchup with their toughest competition yet, immediately following senior night. Plus, a student athlete who does it all. The ace of the Torrance Tartar staff has a college scholarship on the horizon, and we learn a little bit about his team in the middle of a Pioneer League title hunt. That's 4, 6:30, and 9:30 every evening right here on CitiCABLE 3. We'll see you there.
Thanks, Juan. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook. Be sure to like our page to get the latest updates in Torrance.
Well, that's it for us on This Week in Torrance. I'm Jin Chun. If you've missed any portion of our show, you can catch us again at 11 a.m. and 6 p.m.
And I'm Ben McCain. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.